Hello. Today we're going to identify the steps necessary to plant in your garden. The purpose of this slideshow is for you to get a better understanding of what it is that you're going to need to do in order to plant in your garden successfully. So step one, let's talk about the materials you're going to need. You will need your garden map. Now, sometimes you may find a paper garden map that you created, and sometimes you may find that you have your garden map on a computer. But either way, you're going to need that garden map out with you. You will also need to get your seed packets. All of the different plants that you're planting, make sure you have a seed packet for each plant that you're planting out there. You'll need 16 toothpicks. You'll need the planting depth pencils. Those are the pencils with the little blue flags on it that tell you how deep to plant the seeds. You'll need 3 long pieces of string and 7 short pieces of string. And you'll also need the wooden square foot templates that you can see in the bottom picture there. Next, you need to prepare the soil. If you're in my fall semester, you're removing the plastic cover that has been on the raised garden bed all summer. Once you remove that, you also want to remove all of the string around your raised garden bed as well. Next, you're going to remove all of the weeds. Anything green that's growing in your garden is potentially a weed to you, depending on whether or not you want to keep it. So fall semester, everything is a weed that's currently growing in your garden. Spring semester, you should talk over what plants you want to keep from the fall semester and what plants you want to remove to have more growing area. Then you're going to add 4 bags of fertilizer to your garden. And after you add those 4 bags of fertilizer, you're going to take the shovel and turn the soil over with the fertilizer, mixing it into your raised garden bed. Next, what you're going to want to do is take the rake and rake out the soil until it's even and soft and light and fluffy. Do not pack it down. And lastly, go ahead and replace the old string with new string. Step 3. This is where you're going to begin to use that garden map. You're going to need to identify where all of the plants are growing in your garden and where they're going to go. So, you're going to take a look at your map, you're going to line it up with your garden bed, and you're going to help each other figure out where all of your plants go. Once you've decided what it is you want to start planting, you're going to want to get the right wooden template. Each plant calls for a different type of wooden template. For example, peppers are 1 pepper plant in each square. So you want to find the wooden template with 1 hole in the middle of it. Something like corn is 4:1, which means you want to find the wooden template with 4 holes in it. Spinach and onions is 9:1, so you would find the wooden template with 9 holes in it. That's in the upper right-hand corner in the picture. And then carrots are 16:1, and when you plant carrots, you want to get the wooden template with 16 holes in it, which is in the far left corner. Now, once you grab your wooden template, you're going to want to lay that wooden template into the correct square in your garden according to your map. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and place toothpicks in each hole and then remove the template. You can see in the picture to your right here that the toothpicks are still there, but the wooden template is gone. Those toothpicks are going to be how far apart you plant your seeds in this garden for that square. When you look at the back of a seed packet, one of the pieces of information that you will find there is how deep to plant that seed. So here on this seed packet, which is corn, you see it needs a depth of 2 inches. So you're going to want to find the pencil with a blue flag on it that has the number 2 on it. That tells you that if you stick that pencil into the ground until the flag is touching the soil, that pencil is pushed 2 inches into the ground. And as you wiggle it around, you'll be able to create a hole that's 2 inches deep. And that's exactly what you're going to do for step 8. You're going to remove the toothpick. You're going to create a hole with the pencil to the depth of the flag. You're going to wiggle it around until there's a hole there. And then for step 9, you're going to go ahead and place 2 seeds in each hole. And then you're going to fill it back in with soil. And lastly, you're going to let the others in your group know what you've done, so that way they don't plant in the same place you planted.